The Fast and Furious Ice Charger. It's one of the coldest cars in Rocket League, and one of the only DLC cars we haven't yet seen return to the game. In this video, we'll go through everything related to the car, including the customization options and restrictions, the car in the garage and on the field, and the hitbox. And then, at the end of the video, I'll give you my honest thoughts on the car, as well as my prediction on when it might return. In terms of customization, this car is almost the same as every import or common car in the game. And it's exactly the same as the other Fast and Furious cars, like the Skyline. These items are fully customizable. The decal, paint color and paint finish, wheels, boost, topper, antenna, trail, and goal explosion. There are no restrictions on any of these items, except the same restrictions that apply to most other licensed cars. So for example, you can't use the T-Rex goal explosion or Batman goal explosions on the Ice Charger. And you can't use wheels like the Ghostbusters wheels. On the plus side, as with the other Fast and Furious cars, the wheels that you get with the Ice Charger can be used on your other cars like your Octane or Dominus. Here's what the Ice Charger looks like in the garage. Here's a full demo of the engine audio. Here's a quick demo of the car on the field. So this is the part of the video where I quickly tell you about how you can support me and be a more active member of the Mogz community. First, you can become a Mogz supporter by clicking the join button on my channel page. There are two different options and both give you a range of perks, so check it out. The second is that you can use the MOGZRL creator code when buying items in the Rocket League item shop, buying games on the Epic Game Store, or making in-game purchases in other Epic-owned games like Fortnite. And the last is that you can join the Mogz Discord server where you can hang out with me and other Mogz viewers. For all of these, details are on screen and in the video description. The Ice Charger has a Dominus hitbox. And honestly, it might be more accurate to say that in terms of the hitbox, the Ice Charger is a Dominus, because they're almost identical. Here's the side view of the Ice Charger and the Dominus. As you can see, they're pretty much identical at the front, which is arguably the most important area. And they're almost identical at the top, which is arguably the second most important area. And then, if we take a look at the back view, you can see that they're also pretty much identical on the sides too. The main area that differs is at the back of the hitbox. As you can see, the back of the Ice Charger sits quite far outside the hitbox. So really, the Ice Charger is a Dominus, but it's a long Dominus. Which leads me to ask the question, what would the Ice Charger look like in a longer hitbox, like a breakout or a plank hitbox? And would it be better suited to one of these longer hitboxes? Here's what the Ice Charger looks like in all of the other hitboxes in the game. At a quick glance, it's pretty obvious that the only two hitboxes that work on this car are the breakout and plank hitboxes. So let's compare those to the current hitbox. As you can see, both of these not only work, they're an improvement over the current hitbox. Both of them are much better at the top, with almost no gap at all between the car and the top of the hitbox. The breakout is slightly worse at the back, and the plank is about the same at the back. At the front, the breakout is much better, and the plank is about the same. And on the sides, both cars are slightly better. So I think it's pretty clear that the Dominus hitbox is not the best hitbox for this car. My overall score for the hitbox on the Ice Charger is 7 out of 10. It is good, but it should be a plank hitbox. So my honest thoughts on this car are that, well, it's basically like a Dominus, but cooler. Much, much cooler. The engine audio has this really rough quality to it, like it's the perfect muscle car engine audio, which I personally really love. I know engine audios don't really matter to a lot of players, but for me personally, it does matter quite a lot. So this is definitely a plus for me. The hitbox, which we just talked about, is pretty good, but it's not perfect. But the good news is that if you're a Dominus main, or if you're used to using the Dominus, you'll feel totally at home with this car. So I think for any Dominus players, if you just want a change, you want a similar car, but just not the Dominus, then the Ice Charger is perfect for you. It's really customizable, almost the same as the Dominus, and the hitbox is basically identical. The only difference is the engine audio, which, yeah, if you like it, then you'll love this car. So let's talk about when I think it might come back. Well, if you watched my earlier video predicting the return of this car, you'll know that I think it's going to come back this winter. If you want to know why, check out my Hot Wheels, Ghostbusters and Ice Charger prediction video linked in the video description. So what do you guys think of this car? Do you like it, or are you going to save your credits for something else? If you do decide to pick it up, please consider using the MOGZRL creator code on screen now. Using this code really helps to support the channel, so I massively appreciate anyone who uses it. And like the video if you liked it, dislike it if not, subscribe for more videos like this, as well as a whole bunch of other Rocket League content. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.